Good evening, hello. I'm Kate Bulkley. Welcome to this RTS early evening event. Beyond YouTube, what are the new online channels, and are they the future of television? Who are you targeting at? What's your audience?
We're a network of 60,000 content creators, and the fact is that the tools that these young creators have, this kind of this free group who've almost democratized this idea of storytelling and creativity, is that the new iPhone has got a 4K video camera in it, connected to the internet and connected to YouTube. YouTube itself is only a 10-year-old platform. We see it slightly broader than that. So we our four kind of demographic groups go from young, and we invest in a lot of third-party research with our friends at Disney to really validate who is consuming that content.
Julia, when you look at it, who are you trying to get to?
Really only half of our base is claiming that they watch online video each week. And so we think that across all ages, we think that there is then a real kind of headroom there, a real growth opportunity to grow the distribution of this content, the reach of this content.
Is it all about YouTube, or is the YouTube era over now?
One thing happened in 9 months, and that was Facebook decided to take video seriously. And I can tell you, now is the most exciting time, I think, for companies up on this platform.
Social and mobile becoming one was the most important part there. Having a social strategy different from your mobile strategy is lunacy. The two are absolutely entwined, and Facebook made amazing strides, you're absolutely right, creating their mobile play full stop.
The Snapchat piece is really interesting because it's ephemeral content with no share capability, so it's remarkable they've come out with this 8 billion videos?
8 billion.
8 billion video streams a day.
Whilst mobile is really important, then you've got the likes of Vice, who is best in class, kind of established digital brand, launching a linear channel.
I worked at Vice when the magazine was 70% of Vice's revenue.
Really?
And within less than 2 years, the magazine was generating 1% of the revenue.
Wow.
And I think it's just, it makes absolute sense for Vice to launch TV channels. I mean, we talked about
it's
this
about
earlier.
connecting with audiences again, isn't it? And things are changing rapidly. And that's, again, with our online video service, I think that it's unproven yet, but I think there's the potential to make online video content more communal in the home, in the sense that you sit down and you watch it together.
James, talk a little bit about this, because this whole branded content, native advertising, and how is that authentic, A? And where is that where the money is?
For me, running a football channel, if we work with the right people, where brands are synonymous with football or parts of football, that's an even greater authenticity. I think it's in our human nature, because of the way media's evolved, that we always rail against subscription, because we once just, do you know what I mean? It was the same with newspapers. I remember sitting there with the guys at the Sunday Times when they were first launching that, going, who's ever going to pay for this paywall? And the point is, it comes down to quality. Does it augment your life and make things better? Is it providing you with stuff that is rich or exclusive or new, or the reason you subscribe to Netflix or to Spotify or anything else you subscribe to?
I believe in subscription. I'm just saying the YouTube type or the online digital influencers that we've got, it seems to me only a few of them might break out. Zoella, maybe. PewDiePie. But
I think
there's so many others.
They're the mainstream media kind of names that sort of rise to the top, but there's a huge amount with staggering followings, well dwarfing most terrestrial TV and so on.
Exactly. For
us. And I think it's what creatively we can do in partnership with them, and I think that's the big opportunity. It's rethinking how you commission and how you develop new forms of programming with these new types of talent.
Dana, when you look at this and you look at your talent, because you've got a lot at Maker, and do they all sort of say to you, this is great, but can we be on TV? I mean, do you find that there's that going on or not? No.
I think it really comes down to how can we help them explore kind of new types of storytelling. If they're uploading 2 or 3 videos a week, I mean, these people work incredibly hard. It's remarkable, it's inspiring to be around these individuals who, they're 12, 18 hours a day just thinking about their channel, their YouTube channel, thinking about all of their other social channels, interacting with their fans and their audiences, and really planning and thinking about kind of what their next piece of content is going to be, and then and looking back and looking at all the analytics around why did that work, why didn't that work, oh, if I do a bit more of that, but I can't do too much of that.
In my opinion, YouTube and Facebook are always going to handle the basic digital ad monetization, and so they should. They've got some of the most sophisticated ad tech stacks in the world. They will drive yields up over time. They're auction based. Where companies like ours come in, is where those companies strategically fall away because they're not going to make the investments into content creation because it doesn't scale. And we have a better understanding of the audience online, especially around our content propositions.
Listen, I think we could keep going, but I've been told that we have to stop. So I'm going to stop, and I'd like you please to join me in thanking Ashley, Daniel, Julia, and James for all their contributions. Thank you.